guys, and welcome back to my channel, Kitchen Creations with Robert. First of all, I'd like to take a minute to thank all my new subscribers for joining. And for those of you who have not joined yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that button, subscribe. So guys, here's what we're doing today. We're in the holiday mode, so I thought I'd start bringing some dishes that you can think about before the holiday gets here. You can try it and see whether you would like to try it out and prepare it for the holidays. So today what we're going to do an orange cranberry bar. For me, one of the things that always brings the feel of the holiday season is orange cranberry combination. When I was growing up, I would always wait for the holiday seasons to come by because you'd get these orange cranberry cakes that would come out in the grocery stores, and that was a signal that the holidays were around the corner. And this is one of the reasons why I decided to make this dish. So guys, join me as we get ready to cook. Alright, so let's put this together really quickly. Firstly, let me go over the ingredients. So I have 1 cup and a quarter of sugar. I have 2 eggs. I have 1 cup of butter melted. 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. I have 1 cup of dried cranberries. I have 1 cup of pecans, which eventually I'm going to chop up and make it a little more fine. And we're going to add salt and vanilla and baking powder. Baking powder is 1 teaspoon, salt is 1 teaspoon, as well as 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So let's get ready to put this together. So to start, we're going to add our melted butter, 1 cup of melted butter, and I'm adding my brown sugar. And what I'm going to do is mix it together, and get all my clumps out of it. And just keep stirring until you get all the lumps out of the sugar, and really incorporate the butter and sugar together before we continue adding our other ingredients. This might take a couple minutes, so I'll be back. Yes, and I'm ready to now add my other ingredients. So next I'm going to add my 2 eggs. I'm going to mix them up. This is a pretty 1, 2, 3, really easy recipe. We're able to put it together in a matter of maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops. And then in the oven it goes. And it's probably going to bake up to 15 to 20 minutes in the oven. It all depends on your oven and the climate where you live. So my egg is incorporated, and now I'm ready to add my flour. So what I'm going to do is add a little at a time and keep mixing. And slowly keep incorporating all of the flour into your mixture. And you can see it's starting to come together. It's not liquidy, but you want to make sure you don't have any clumps of flour. And I think we're good here now. So now to incorporate all the other ingredients. So before I add my pecans and cranberries into this, I'd like to chop them up a little bit because I don't want it to be chunky pieces. So let's take our pecans first. I'm actually going to do them together because they're all going to get incorporated. And just chop it up. I mean, you could buy chopped pecans. I'm not sure if they have chopped cranberry in the store. All of it doesn't have to be the same size because it's nice to have a variety in those different textures of the pecans. So I'm giving it a nice chop here, breaking up some pieces, so it all depends. Okay, so I'm just going to throw this in. And on to the cranberries. So here, same process. Just come up a little. And it's okay if you have a couple of them still whole, because it's all part of it. And again, I think this is good. Plop this in here. And I'm going to add my teaspoon of baking powder. To that, I'm going to add my 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And I use that vanilla paste instead of vanilla extract. And lastly, we're going to zest some orange. I'm going to zest 1 orange into this. I can already smell the orange. And let's incorporate all our ingredients together. Give it a nice mix. And there you have it. We're getting ready to put it in our pan and stick it in the oven. So here I have my pan, which is a 9 by 15 pan, which I greased. I'm going to place this in and kind of just and we're going to go into the oven at 350 degrees for about 15 to, I would say, 20 minutes. So my batter is in the oven, and let's prepare our frosting. We're going to use 8 ounces of cream cheese, 4 ounces of butter, warm butter. It's been at room temperature. So I'm going to mix my butter and my cream cheese together, get it all incorporated. To that I'm adding, I used this zest from 2 oranges. I'm going to add, mix it. And I have 1 cup of confectioner sugar. So I'm going to sift this through a little at a time because I don't want the lumps. And there goes my oven. I might have to put a pause on this and check. I'm slowly incorporating the confectioner's sugar into the mix. I'm going to continue doing that, and we'll be back in a minute. And now I'm going to add my vanilla. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and incorporate well. I also removed my batter from the oven, and it's cooling. And let's mix. Get our vanilla incorporated, and there you have it. Done. Let's see. I'm gonna let me see, and let's hope this works. I'm going to allow it to cool, and then we'll come back, get the frosting on top, and get it ready. Okay, so the bars are cool and my icing is ready. So here's what I'm going to do. Let's make this really simple. I'm just going to Place my ice on the top. Okay, so I finished with my frosting and I've cut them into little squares and I'm going to place them here. Frosting is a little soft yet, it'll harden. So here guys, here you have it, it's all completed. Our orange cranberry bars topped with some chopped cranberries. Something to snack on while you're watching TV. Try it. I'm sure you're gonna like it because it's pretty refreshing with the orange zest. It's amazing. And again, this brings us to the end, and I thank you so much for joining us today. I look forward to us getting back together pretty soon, and we're gonna continue doing a few more holiday episodes as well. And in the meantime, please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Again, have a great day. Thank you for joining me. Be good, be careful, and be safe. See you soon.